It is day 11 working on my business, and I have 4 major topics that I want to share. And they're important to you, especially if you're looking to start a business, if you're at the beginning stages of a business, or you just enjoy all this business talk and watching somebody go through it. And the reason why it's important is because it helps you understand that you're not the only one going through it, that this is normal. I'll be talking about these 4 topics. It'll be about time management, analyzing the videos, focusing on expertise, etc. But before I get started, if you could like and subscribe this video, that would mean the world to me. I'm currently a smaller channel. I see every subscription, and when I see that, I go, ooh, this is amazing, as opposed to an account that maybe has 5 million and it's a drop in the bucket. So without further ado, let's get started. So first one is going to be about time management. Now, earlier I identified certain ways in which I was kind of wasting my time, and I was falling behind, getting into what I call project debt. So even though I can recover some of my time and I'm making progress, there's still a lot to tackle. And I thought that by eliminating certain bad habits, I'd be good to go. Things would be resolved, but it's still stacking on, piling on, whether I find myself doing revenge procrastination, meaning I'm putting so much focus into doing it that if I don't have major deadlines or milestones, I find myself just spending a little extra time on the phone or getting into longer conversations where I need to be focused on my tasks. So I kind of feel guilty because when I don't have that pressure, I find myself relaxing a little bit because I want to just enjoy or kind of give myself a breather, but then it puts me back into the spot. So then I'm wondering, do I have to readjust my schedule? Is it a matter of self-discipline? What is the formula here? And I'm taking it easy on myself, figuring it out. At the time of recording right now, it is literally 3 a.m. I'm going to be getting about 6 hours of sleep. So I need to catch up on sleep as well, just based on everything that I'm doing, but one step at a time. So if you're feeling like you're behind and you're juggling too much, stay with me because we're going to figure it out and we're going to get into a great spot. Secondly, was actually taking a look at the videos, the subscriptions, and the views. So I ask, and wow, you guys have been delivering, because you can see right here that the subscription count is already at 7. Now I'm ready to post up 100 videos every single day and not even have one. So the fact that I see it growing like this is amazing. So thank you guys so much. And I'm taking a look also at the views. There's so many metrics here. So in case you've never seen it, take a look with me here. So I can see the views from the last 48 hours, and that number has been really going up. And when I take a look at what videos are getting the most views, there's a clear pattern. So you can see that a lot of these are in the single digit, but day number 7, where I had a certain thumbnail, more of a shock, and day number 7, that seemed to have caught a lot of attention and views. But the number one video thus far is this one with 41. And it says, top 10 lessons after starting my business. So this is when I was 8 days in, but I still wanted to share the lessons that I learned. And at this point, I'm not sure whether you as the audience enjoyed it because it's the thumbnail in and of itself, like I did something correctly. And I use Canva to make these thumbnails. So just as a heads up, makes it really easy, save on time, so I can put my attention elsewhere but still have better quality than just like some random image that gets selected by default as the thumbnail. Or is it just the content material that people are really enjoying about this? So that is what I'm trying to figure out, is what made this video be such a hit and resonate with people. Is it the title and the content of this video, the top 10 lessons, or is it the thumbnail? I'm thinking that it's because people like the lessons they want to learn, very intriguing. So that's great. And if you want to see more of the extra data, we can take a look right here, because YouTube really provides a lot. I can do the see more, and I can see traffic sources. I can see a bunch of other category, cities, etc. There was another way of how to do it. Let me see. So I can see impression rate, views, engagement, audience. You get the idea. And I can always click more just to see more. All these different things. It is incredible. But let's get back on track here. So the third point then is, do I still want to be creating this, or is there a certain topic that I want to focus on and kind of bridge both worlds together? And the answer is, I want to focus more on the actual stuff that I'm doing on the business, which is the flow charts. I know that my expertise is really beneficial. That helps people improve their lives. It helps them visually map out what they have going on in their minds, and then because they see it, they can see the roadblocks and they have a better chance of overcoming it, trying something different, and becoming successful in their goals. And it's one thing where I'm describing it as the business. This is what I'm focused on. This is what I'm doing. I'm showing the videos of me actually doing it. But at the same time, I see that the audience really likes the lessons. So maybe I need to do a combination of both. Or maybe certain times I do videos of one and then other times of the video of the flow charting, or a combination. But I'd really love it if I could bridge that gap. Because if I just do videos on the lessons, then that puts me into a very specific area. And I love doing these lesson videos, but I also love the flow charting, and I know the benefit, and that's the business model that I'm focused on. So I want the best of both worlds. So this is where I need to figure it out, think about it. But again, if you're in a similar situation where all of a sudden you're starting to see a little bit of traction one way, but it doesn't necessarily align where you originally have it or where you're wanting it to go, then it becomes a little bit of a challenge to figure out. And fourthly, the topic that I want to bring up is just how it's going with the chart itself. So in case you haven't been following up with the past videos, I've been creating a whole flow chart here from scratch, recording every single minute that I'm working on it. Now, I haven't uploaded recently with the footage of me working on it because I wanted to get a sense as to what people wanted, and I think posting up another video of me working on this chart for 20 minutes, 30 minutes wasn't going to be it. But I have been doing it. I have different combinations. And as you can tell, it's been growing in size. There's quite a lot here. And it makes me wonder, okay, how do I want to do this? I want to push out something. I want to have a deliverable. I want to actually allow people to fully experience it, understand what I'm building and how this is helpful, rather than just me saying it. But going through this process, I'm concerned I'm going through too many details, and it's taking up too much time, and it's hindering me from actually hitting that point. And it's just more time getting put into this versus actually getting some deliverables, saying good enough, and going from there. The benefit and the great thing, though, is that I am getting closer. So I figured out that I need to have 4 categories that I need to address. And that is, in order to improve consistency on this workflow, which, by the way, I need to reward myself. It's day number 11. We're putting down another green check mark. Woo-hoo, go us. But I identified 4 different categories for how to improve consistency. 1 is when it falls into a category of procrastination. 2 is if I'd be feeling unmotivated. 3 is when it comes down to time. And 4 is the emotion of feeling scared. I was able to do time. So this is how it looks like. And I was able to go into subcategories of not having enough time, something coming up unexpectedly, thinking that I had time, but delayed it, and now I don't have it, too much time, which ironically is also an issue because you can just get into a rut of wasting your day, and then to actually get out of that rut can be very difficult. And then finally is none of those are really impacting you, so you just go ahead and do it, or you check out the different categories. The last one that I'm working on, which I'm hoping is relatively short, is regarding being scared. And that's a little bit of a counterintuitive approach where you think like, wait, not being consistent is related to being scared, but diving in deeper and mapping this out, yeah, it definitely is a thing. Some people have a fear of success. Some of them have a fear of failure. And there's many points to go with it. So for the remainder of this video, I'd love if you stuck around and saw just my thought process and how I'm working on this, because this is where talking about consistency and improving and putting in the work, I'm going to be putting 15 minutes into this. I'll probably stop a few minutes into it because I want to keep the video relatively short, maybe under 15 minutes. But it'll give you an idea as to what I do and what I'm really excited about, and that gives me a lot of passion. So if you liked it up to this point, I'd love if you gave me a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in day 12. Otherwise, if you're sticking with me here, that's awesome, because we're going to do a little bit of work. Let's get it. So, scared. Going off of this, we need to think about the 3 different subcategories. Scared of the unknown, because you're making progress. Scared of future failure. Scared of sunken cost and sacrifice. Are those the only 3 types of being afraid? And when I talk about this, I'm thinking about myself and my own situation, because that's the best source. I just thought of another one. I wonder if you guys would agree with me on this one. Let me zoom in. Scared that there's something better. What do I mean by that is you're putting the time being consistent, you're improving, but then all of a sudden, while you're doing it, you are concerned that there's something else that you should be doing, that it's better, and you're wasting your time putting it into this category. That's a good one. I like that. So let's tackle the first subcategory. Scared of the unknown once progress is being made. Scared of the extra steps, obstacles that will come with success. Yeah, that's definitely the next step that would happen with that. So what's the solution? It's probably more of a mindset thing. So here's the solution. If I'm feeling scared of the extra steps and obstacles that come with success, I need to realize first off that, you know what, I do deserve the success with the work that I put in. So enjoy it, love it. Okay. But that still doesn't address the main point of there could be extra work. So number 2, I need to understand that I can handle the potential changes. That I'm like a video game character leveling up and I'm taking it at a steady pace. And by taking it at a steady pace every single day, that is where the power comes in, because it's not as if I'm getting flooded and all of a sudden I have to go from 0 to hero. No, the extra challenges are coming. Yes, they may come, they may hit, but it's gradual. And knowing that, that is a big reassurance. Ooh, that was a good one. All right. All right, guys, that does it for today. Day 11 is in the books. I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to see you tomorrow for day number 12. Bye.